What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Today we got another fun video of working on the old 7.3 again. We are going to be addressing an issue involving these things right there. Got some new tow mirrors to install on the truck. Should make a very nice improvement over the factory ones. The factory ones on these trucks aren't that terrible, but they're far from great. Far from as good as they could be. So now that this thing is my daily driver, it is a higher priority for me to get some better tow mirrors on this thing, because having nice mirrors makes a huge difference on driving quality. Not to mention, when you're towing a trailer, having nice quality tow mirrors is a very nice thing to have. So this was higher on my priority list, and we are going to make it happen. Let me show you guys what we got. Alrighty, guys. So here we go. Let me show you guys the new mirrors. I haven't even actually looked at them myself yet. Some of you guys might be able to tell by the shape what style we went with. Nice quality packaging. There we go. Oh, that is so much better. Oh yeah. I am already happy with these, and they're not even on the truck yet. So for you guys that know Super Duty mirrors, you know this is the style off of the 17 plus trucks. Oh, you guys can see my fancy dancy camera setup now. So this is the style of mirrors off the 17 plus trucks. Way nicer than the factory mirrors that we have over there. Way bigger, just a lot more glass to utilize. It's really funny. So on my last 7.3, I put this style of mirror on that truck, and it was really hard for me to find this style of mirror that bolts onto these trucks, because it's a different mounting system or pattern, and I hadn't seen anybody else on the internet do that. And now these mirrors are becoming much more popular for these old 7.3 Super Duties. So I like to think that I was one of the first in the game to do this type of mirror on these trucks. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So these are powered mirrors. The truck does have power adjustability. With these trucks, I don't think there were any 7.3s made with turn signals built into them. Maybe the half-year models in 2003, but obviously my truck doesn't have turn signals built into it, while these have both the turn signals and the puddle lights there, as well as heated glass and power glass. So I have power glass on that. Everything should bolt in and plug in as it should be. They come with this nice adapter harness, so depending on what year you have, you should be able to get one of these harnesses to work, whether it's this plug or one of these plugs. So that's pretty nice that it comes with that. In this video, I am not going to be hooking up the heated or lights. Right now, it is just solely for function, getting it in place and getting it power-wise functioning, so I can get rid of those crappy mirrors. In another video, I do fully plan on doing the heat and the light functions, so I will be doing that down the road, but for this video, that's not what we're going to be doing. I think that's probably enough talking for now. You guys see what we're going to be working on, so now it's time to get to work. This should be a pretty easy install, so I'm going to throw you guys back up on the head cam. We're going to go to work. All right. So in order to get to the mirrors on these trucks, it is pretty simple. On both sides of the truck, you will have these cover panels, which you'll have to pop off. They just snap off, held in place. And then this will be in the way. And then I believe it is this bottom grommet, which might need a screwdriver for. Try not to scratch the paint. There we go. And just like that, we're ready to take them off. Although, to get to the power mechanisms or the plugs, will be back behind here. So we're going to take the door panel off too, but mounting wise, you have 3 mount bolts, one there, there, and there. So to take off the door panel, also very easy. Try not to take your eye out. There's a mounting screw there. And a mounting screw right there. So I think those are 7mm. I'm gonna go grab my socket set and we will give it a shot. So we'll take this out. So now you can tuck these into there. And then it is as simple as lifting up on the panel. Put that down. Alright, so that's pretty free. Set that back off to the side. Much better. Alright guys, a little challenging. Would have been a lot easier with the second pair of hands, but got it going. Alright, so we got the new harness right here, which will plug in this way. Then we'll use this one, go into that factory connector, just like that. Clips into place. Now let's grab our controls and give it a quick test. Alright, so if we go to left mirror, go out, good, good, up, down, oh, we are golden. Alrighty, well that's as simple as that is. So now, the process for the other side is the same general procedure. So I'm not going to make you watch that at real time. I'll probably put you guys on a quick time lapse. And we're going to go knock out that side. Got this side buttoned up and we are good to go. Man, these are gonna be so much nicer. Alrighty guys, it is all wrapped up and I gotta say it is looking much better. Let me show you. There we go. I will pop up a before picture right now so you guys can kind of see what it looks like versus now. I personally think these mirrors look a whole lot better. A lot of people will put the 08 to 17 or 08 to 16 mirrors on their trucks, and they are definitely an upgrade over the factory stock mirrors. They're just a big rectangular ones. Personally, I think these ones look better. Technically, they probably have a little less mirror space because of the shape of them, but all in all, I think these mirrors look a lot better, and so that's why I went with them. So I totally should have gotten some before footage of inside the cab, what the factory looks like versus these upgraded ones. I forgot to do that, so either way, I'm going to hop in the cab. For any of you guys that own these trucks, you'll probably know very well what the factory mirrors look like. So I'm going to go hop in and kind of show you guys just what the general look of it is sitting from the driver's seat. So it's going to be a little tricky to show you guys on camera. Camera never really does anything justice, but give you guys a look here. You can see just how big that blind spot mirror is. It's probably surface-wise close to double what the factory ones are. Take a look over there. Just so much more visibility. I know the camera's not going to do it justice, but these things are such a huge improvement over the stock mirrors. Not to mention the adjustment on that right-hand mirror wasn't working right, so I couldn't really adjust it where I needed to anyways. So now I got bigger mirrors, nicer mirrors, and I can actually adjust them to right where I need to be. The only thing that would make these better is if the blind spot mirrors were powered, but at the same time, then that'd be something that needs to be wired up manually, completely from scratch. That's what I did with my last mirrors, and it's doable, but it's not the most fun job. So I'm totally fine with these mirrors as they are. Comparing them to the last set of mirrors that I had on my last Super Duty, I would very much say these things are higher quality. Like I said, on that last truck, it was really hard to find a set of mirrors in this style for these trucks at that time. Now there seems to be a lot more options on the market, which means there's a lot more competition, which usually drives quality up. And I will definitely say these things definitely seem higher quality than the last ones I had, and I don't really think they're much more expensive. I can't remember exactly what I paid for these, but I think they're around the 160, 170 range. I'm not positive. As always, I will link them down below. I do think these are definitely high enough quality to link down below. If I could have my first choice of any mirrors that I could put on it, I would probably buy Boost Auto Parts mirrors. They don't sponsor me. They never have. I've never even owned any of their products, but they're an American manufacturer from my understanding, and everything I've seen is they're very high quality. Technically, they don't make mirrors for these trucks in this style, but I'm 99% sure you could bolt on the newer mirrors to these styles. I think they cut it off at 03, which the mounting brackets are the exact same. You might just have to tinker with the wiring a little bit. If you're looking for the cream of the crop, best of the best, they're probably where it's at. If you're like me, where you don't have a very large budget, one day I would love to, but that's not how it is right now. I'll link these down below if you guys are interested. They are way better than the stock mirrors, and they're not going to break the bank either. They're less than half, and sometimes a third of what the Boost Auto Parts mirrors are. Not dogging Boost by any means. They're probably the best out there, but as far as budget-wise goes, I think these seem to be, time will tell, a pretty darn good option. So if you guys are new here or didn't see the last video, we got the new double DIN installed here, looking very nice. So much better than the one that was in here, and obviously leaps and bounds better than the factory radio. Apple CarPlay is better. Well, having Apple CarPlay at all is very nice. I really like having the volume knob on this one. All in all, works very nicely so far. And as I mentioned in that video, definitely increases the sound quality of the speakers that you have in your truck. It's funny to me how big of a difference. I always underestimate how big of a difference it's going to make, but it makes a pretty big difference. So this is where we're going to wrap up on this video. I'm not sure when this video is going to go live. If you guys are new to the channel and you're interested in watching this truck progress, I would love to have you guys tag along. Hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more projects to come. This truck is just getting started, and we have a ton of stuff planned for the near future. Some pretty big life events are happening right around now, so I'm trying to figure things out. But we got a lot of stuff on my schedule to try to get done. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you tag along. To all my current subscribers, it's great having you. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video or found it helpful, do me a big favor and hit the thumbs up button down below. Helps out the channel more than you guys know. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.